Jason Tatum. Then it's Sabonis when it's Young. And for the Pistons. You know, RJ, tonight it figures to be a physical contest. Each of these teams excelling in rebounding. Here we go.
Yeah, that's what both hang their hat on. This is a pride matchup. When you identify as a rebounding team, you never want to lose that battle.
Now here's Giddey. Pass to Bull.
Yeah, Ball with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
First free throw is good. So he gets them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
McDaniels outside. No good from outside. Last game for Cleveland, they picked up the win against the Bucks. From 17 feet out, and he gets it to go.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. 4-point game. You watch Jason Tatum, Richard. He looks comfortable in everything he does.
And even though it's a hard game, he just makes it look so easy. And I think being an NBA champion, that's giving him a little boost in confidence.
And he hits the jump shot.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
McDaniels outside. Back to Young. Sabonis' screen on Giddey. Outside Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Young, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Shot from the wing. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And stolen by Bull. On the wing, Giddey. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Now Bull. After the missed 3 from Trae Young. Stolen by McDaniels. Tatum at the elbow. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And a deep 3 from Young. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Giddey surveying the D. Back to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month. 5th on the list, the Pistons.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Sabonis. Young outside. For 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Finally, After all those planks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
Here's Bull. There's the triple. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Back to you, Kevin.
He has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie. Bucket is good. Bulls got 9.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
McDaniels outside. Pass to Sabonis. Outside Tatum. Misses the 3. Pistons leading by 12. Inside. Deflects the pass. Back to Bull. In transition. Here come the Cavaliers. Jacks up a 3. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
A nice shot by Young.
Nice and composed on that 3 there. Trey giving his fundamentals all of his attention.
Bull, the pass to Giddey. Back to Bull. Wants to get it to Lively and does. To the inside. And the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Young looking it over. Five to shoot. Here's the floater. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. The Pistons on top. They lead by 13. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Detroit.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And for Cleveland, we've got Murray. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Sabonis. Murray kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Tatum. The tray. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here is Giddey. Connects from three-point range. Giddey's got 5.
And if you allow Giddey to get in rhythm, he is more than capable of knocking it down.
From outside the arc, and Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 6 rebounds in the game. Giannis outside. At the elbow, Bull. And they turn over the 21st-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Pistons. On Sunday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic. Then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Jason Tatum and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And that game against Brooklyn, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge. chance now to take a look at some numbers for Domantas Sabonis. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. He's averaging 14 points a game, 12 rebounds, and 4 assists. And what a force he is on the glass. Just inhales rebounds.
And he can go around his opponent, over his opponent, through his opponent. A true triple threat.
Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Denial. Fast break, Detroit. Launches it. And another three for Detroit.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Tatum. Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing. Here's Sabonis. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Murray following the three by Detroit. To stop the drought, up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 5. Bull the pass to Giddey. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's McDaniels. Hasn't made one yet. Here's the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Down low and stolen by Bull. Poked away. McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Murray. From deep. Rebound by the Pistons. Bull's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now here's Giddey. Here's Giannis. Here's Bull. He's got 11. And the dunk by Bull.
And guys, this is kind of Bull's role. He's out there to score, and he does it in a variety of ways.
Timeout.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Levine's checked in for the Pistons. The Cavaliers making a switch here. We've got 1:28 left in the second quarter. McDaniels outside. Murray sets a screen for Young to the middle. Clock at 6. Murray, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
And so here's Cleveland following the 3 by Detroit. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for the Pistons. Trey Murphy comes in for Josh Giddey. 44 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Tatum kicks to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Here's Young. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Levine. Here's Lively. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Stewart. Young from outside, and the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Detroit Pistons holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the... So I have to ask you guys, what's next on your personal schedules?
Oh, well, Ernie, man, I'm taking a long vacation.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Detroit Pistons. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from Bol Bol.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Young fires away from outside. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Detroit's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. And for the Cavaliers, Jason Tatum is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Young. Then it's Sabonis. Young with the ball. Outside, Sabonis. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there. Sabonis goes up strong with the finish.
They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
And the basket is good. He's got 11.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And here's Young from the arc. Detroit with the rebound.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
The kick out to Tatum. Up again. And staying with the play, Sabonis.
Offensive rebounding comes down to muscle and hustle. And Sabonis got a lot of both.
Pass the Bol. And here is Giddey. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Jason Tatum. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, putting up about 22 points per, 8 assists, and 6 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
I've played with someone like him, the type of player that looks to get others involved first. That's my type of teammate.
To the paint. Can't hit from in close.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
No problem knocking that one down.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Hits it from three-point range. Young's got 6.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great three to answer right back.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. And here are the top free throw shooting teams this month. You don't want to put these guys in the line too often. In fourth, the Pistons.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their Connected Cam. So you think about game preparation for an opponent. Richard, how different is that in the regular season versus the playoffs?
Oh, there's a significant difference. Not as much time in the regular season. You could be coming off 4 games in 5 nights. But in the playoffs, there is so much detail position by position.
Giddey the pass to Bull. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. A nice shot by Young.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Giddey the pass to Bull. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Sabonis.
And like his father, Manu, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
And that one falls for Bull. A different look now for Cleveland. Isaiah Joe comes in for McDaniels. And Murray subbed in for Young. And so Bull nails both of them. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 17.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Outside, Sabonis. Bounce pass from Tatum. To the inside. Here's Giddey. And he's good on the 3-ball. Giddey's got 13. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Pass to Joe. Cleveland moving it around. Now here's Murray, guarded by Levine, just 5 to shoot. Sabonis kicks to Murray. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot, no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
29 seconds left to play in the third. Bull is screen on Tatum. For 3, Levine. Jason Tatum grabs the board. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Let's go. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's Detroit running away with this one. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. From the arc, they get the rebound. Bull kicks to Giddey for the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And for the Cavaliers, we've got Jaden McDaniels. Tatum out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Trae Young.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 20 points for him.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Right side Tatum. Pass to Young. Back to McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away.
Here comes the fun, Detroit. It's the Pistons dancer. Give a big round of applause for your Pistons dancer. Good dance, team.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. From past the arc. And another 3 for Detroit.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Young with no one around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Young's got 12 points in just the second half. Richard, we see such an influx of foreign players. Any concern that American-born players will fall behind?
100%. We have to change our development. We have to change our approach to youth basketball because right now the Europeans, 1, hungrier, 2, they have a greater approach for skill and technique at an early age.
Bull setting the pick for Giddey. Back to Bull. Sabonis with the steal. To the middle. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. There's the pick. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Fader on the way. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. 26 points for him.
Things are heating up for him behind the arc. He only had 1 3 in the first half, but now he's up to 3 in the second.
Tatum kicks to Young. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. 5 on the clock. Sabonis' screen on Giannis. Kept alive. Sabonis and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The intensity that Sabonis brings to his inside game is really something special. The contact almost seems unavoidable.
Sabonis.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Sabonis. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades for the champions. Only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Pistons ready. Johnson left.
And he can't hit the second.
The unique skill set Sabonis possesses is really outstanding. This man is a versatile scorer, a talented rebounder, and an exceptional passer also.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. And here's Young from the arc. Sinks the triple. Young's got 15 points in just the second half.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Beyond the arc.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey.
Minutes. Out of bounds. Cavaliers ball.
Here's Young. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
.139 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Tatum. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Detroit.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
Really a big-time win for these guys. They lost their first 2 games of the year to this team, so they won't be in danger of getting swept when they meet for the 4th time.
From 11 feet away, and a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Tatum dishes to McDaniels, and Bull pulls it down.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Down low. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Just 4 to shoot. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Back to Young. Pass to Sabonis. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
Boy, Sabonis just executes at such a high level.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Giannis, an impressive performance. Talk about what this game showed you about your team.
This game was great. I think everybody came out ready. Everybody played great. We were moving the ball, we knocked down shots, but most importantly, we were playing great defense. But at the end of the day, it's just a win. We got to build off this. We got to go back to the gym, watch film, and get better.
It's just one piece of a greater goal. That's right. Thanks, Giannis.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. Now it's time to present our player of the game.